Hey, I don't think I was expecting that from Russ. I did not know he had that in the arsenal. I'm pretty surprised.
Being an NBA superstar and a 4th overall draft pick in 2008, Russell Westbrook's paychecks come in at more than most of us earn in a lifetime. So everything from the most expensive cars to luxury watches, Russell splurged on it all. But to really wrap our heads around his spending, let's look at how he reached a net worth of over $200 million. He's among the world's highest paid athletes in terms of salary and endorsements. West Beast, as he's often called, received $250 million in salary alone in his first decade in the NBA after entering in 2008.
In the face of Kawhi Leonard.
My goodness, look at the quick step, the explosion, the finish.
His current base salary is a whopping $44 million. Every year, he earns millions more through endorsements. Westbrook signed the highest contract in Jordan brand history, which was a 10-year deal worth an estimated $150 to $200 million. At the time, it was the highest in NBA history. Russell's contract was also extended by the Rockets when Oklahoma City transferred him to Houston in 2019.
And here's D'Angelo Russell getting beat. He's not a very good one-on-one player, and Westbrook just goes by him and hammers it down,
resulting in a $41 million yearly salary. In 2020, he moved to the Washington Wizards and later to the Los Angeles Lakers in 2021. Giannis Antetokounmpo later signed a 5-year, $228.2 million contract in December 2020, breaking his record for the highest NBA contract. Russell chose to exercise his options to continue with the Lakers at a salary of $47.1 million in June 2022. Westbrook made $53 million in salary and endorsements between June 2018 and June 2019, and his total annual earnings with endorsements have surpassed $60 million, while his base salary has topped $40 million. And speaking of other streams of income, let's break down some of his endorsements that bring in most of his wealth. In 2017, Russell agreed to a 10-year contract agreement with Nike's Jordan brand that would keep him with the company until the 2025-26 season, and it became the most valuable total endorsement agreement for a Jordan athlete to date. Westbrook is the best of the best for the Nike subsidiary, beating out stars like Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul, and Blake Griffin. This follows Westbrook's first MVP season, in which he smashed triple-double records left and right.
We can go home now. Can we go home? Oh, we got that's like, come on, man. You know what I'm going to say.
Did you see him pull the ball back away?
That's nasty.
He became the first player to average a triple-double since Oscar Robertson in 1961, and he now holds the triple-double record with 42 in a single season. The agreement represents a commitment to Westbrook that extends beyond basketball. While many players with shoe deals simply release basketball shoes, Westbrook's company has also launched lifestyle sneakers. He recently released the Westbrook 0.1s and 0.2s. Jordan's deal will continue that trend, with both on and off-court signatures. Jordan brand will also donate to Westbrook's Why Not Foundation on a yearly basis as part of the agreement, so it's a win-win situation for everyone. In addition to Nike, he also endorsed brands like Pepsi, True Religion, and Samsung. Westbrook is also a fashion icon in the sports community, so it was natural for him to branch out and start his own line of clothing. Russell is a basketball legend who is renowned for his taste in clothing off the court. When he isn't turning the pregame tunnel walk into a one-man runway show, he has turned up at fashion weeks all over the world with his attitude and striking style. Russell Westbrook is a tremendous fan of fashion, and he spends $350,000 on his clothes alone each year. Of course, his personal style has generated him a lot of attention, leading to collaborations with Nike and Barney's of New York. Style Drivers, a Rizzoli hardcover, also covers him, not to mention his appearances in Vogue, GQ, and the New York Times style section, among other magazines. He also took his love of fashion and launched his own fashion project, Honor the Gift, a streetwear brand inspired by his childhood in Los Angeles and Hawthorne. The first collection was released in late 2017, and the 10th, Freefall, was inspired by the Tuskegee Airmen and was released in 2021. In an interview, he said that the Freefall collection began with him wanting to find ways to respect the Tuskegee Airmen, a part of the African-American community, and so he worked with a creative team to figure out how they could make it a reality. It turned out to be so popular that it sold out in less than 24 hours. And because of all the success it has garnered, Honor the Gift is now available in over 300 retailers worldwide. He asserts that the business is affordable and will always be so because it's core idea is accessible to the majority. So with all the money that he has raked in and everything going for him, he bought himself a house deserving of a top-notch player. And he has also bought and sold multiple houses over the years. Russell paid $4.6 million for reality star Scott Disick's Beverly Crest home in 2015. He listed that home for $6 million in June 2019 and reduced the asking price to $5.35 million 6 months later. He also spent $19.75 million for a 13,000 square foot mansion in LA's Brentwood area in May 2018. He then listed the house for a little less than $30 million in September 2022. He also owned multiple residences in Oklahoma, including a 3-bedroom house that he sold for $426,900 in March of 2020, and an 8,394 square foot mansion that he listed for $1.7 million in November 2019. Westbrook spent $37 million on another insane Brentwood estate within a month of selling his Los Angeles mansion. The 13,500 square foot home, which is right across the street from LeBron James, was formerly owned by Formula One heiress Petra Ecclestone. If LeBron James and Russell Westbrook didn't see each other at work, they might now see each other in their own neighborhood. Ecclestone paid $22.7 million for the estate in 2019, and she and her husband Sam Palmer have since finished a number of renovations. The 13,500 square foot mansion features 8 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, and ocean views. It also boasts a pool, spa, sun deck, outdoor eating area, and a two-car garage. The 3-story residence also features an elevator. The 10-car garage was converted by Ecclestone and Palmer, according to The Times, into staff housing and offices with a high-end laundry room and dry cleaning. All the things you'd only expect in a fancy hotel, Westbrook has in his own home. Now, with someone who has a net worth of $200 million, you'd expect him to have a plethora of expensive cars lined up in front of his house. But unlike other NBA stars, he doesn't have many. But the cars he does own boast crazy price tags, and his rides definitely stand out. He owns a Lamborghini Aventador, but not just any Aventador, but one with a custom orange paint job. And you know a car's expensive when it can go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, and boasts top speeds of 217 miles per hour. Now, that's crazy fast, with custom rims and blacked out windows to go along. He really rides in style, and this beauty costs a whopping $380,000, a price tag fit for someone earning in the millions. But that's not all, because he's also been spotted in a black Lambo and Mazda CX. But his love for quality cars doesn't come at a surprise, because Russell isn't new to the automotive industry. The Olympic gold medalist owns 10 car dealerships in the Los Angeles area, bringing in millions of dollars into his bank account every year. But he not only invests in cars, but also arm candy. He owns a watch, which is as exclusive as they come. Russ has donned the headliner from a batch of new Rolex releases while sitting courtside at the NBA Summer League last year. It's a black and green bezel GMT Master 2. While Rolex has released updated GMTs 3 times in the last 5 years, it isn't just any GMT. It's outfitted with a unique configuration. If you look at it closely enough, you'll notice that the date display and the crown are both on the left side of the watch. This is referred to in the watch world as destro, or a watch created just for all the lefties out there. It's difficult to find destros in general, but especially high-end Rolexes. So Russell is really up there with the big leagues. So that's a look into Russell Westbrook's crazy lifestyle. See you in the next video.